Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nasta'inul kareem. As-salatu khairum minan nawm. As-salatu ala khair. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nasta'inul kareem. As-salatu wassalamu ala khatamin nabiyyin. Honorable Ambassador of India, His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed Sahab, Madam Farha Sayeed, other dignitaries of the embassy, community leaders, and my dear fellow countrymen, good evening to everyone. Gentlemen, my name is Taqiyuddin Mir, your host for this evening. Though I am the president of Hindustani Bazm Urdu, but I will be conducting the program mostly in English because of the multilingual gathering that is available here. To start the proceedings, I would now request you all to settle down and make yourself comfortable. It would be appreciated if you can have your mobiles either on silent tone or on a vibration mode. Let us start the evening by filling up the vacant seats on the dais. I would like to invite the dignitaries on the stage to make a beginning. Dayavittu Swagata, President of Karnataka Karavalli Association, Mr. Santosh Shetty. I am now pleased to invite Thiru Ahmad Imthias, President of Tamil Sangam. Please welcome President of All India United Society, Dr. Ashraf Ali. The next dignitary to be welcomed is the Doyen of Bihar Foundation, Shri Niaz Ahmad. May I now request the President of Osmania University Alumni Association, Riyadh, Mr. Muhammad Mubin, to come on the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most senior NRI of Riyadh, whom I fondly refer as Bhishma Pitama of all the organizations of Riyadh, Adarniya Shri Abdul Ahad Siddiqui Sahab. After the most senior, now I invite the most prominent NRI, the little wonder with the high profile, Pravasi Bharat Samman Awardee, Mr. Shahab Kattugar. May I now request the architect of this function, convener of steering committee, Engineer Zainam Khan, to occupy the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it is said to be a diplomat's wife is not an easy task. As much as she is married to a person, she is also married to her husband's profession. She has to be equally and even more representative of our country than her husband at certain times. Many a times she has to set aside her own dreams and aspirations. And today we have in our midst First Lady Madam Farha Sayeed. May I please invite her to embellish the stage, please. Madam Farha Sayeed. हर एक मकाम से आगे है मकाम तेरा, हर एक मकाम से आगे है मकाम तेरा, हयात ज़ौक़ सफ़र के सिवा कुछ और नहीं. With these couplets, I welcome on stage His Excellency, the Ambassador of India, Dr. Ausaf Sayeed Sahab, to enhance the dignity of this stage with his presence. Thank you all. नाम लेकर अपने रब का जानिबे मंजिल चलें और दुरूद पाक पढ़कर हर कदम आगे बढ़ें. Imparting a touch of spirituality to this evening, I would now request Hafiz Irfan Ahmed Sahab to recite verses of the Holy Quran to marking the formal beginning of this program. Hafiz Irfan Ahmed Sahab.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا أقسم بالنفس اللوامة. أيحسب الإنسان أن لن نجمع عظامه بلى قادرين على أن نسوي بنانه بل يريد الإنسان ليفجر أمامه يسأل أيان يوم القيامة فإذا برق البصر وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر يقول الإنسان يومئذ أين المفر كلا لا وزر إلى ربك يومئذ المستقر ينبأ الإنسان يومئذ بما قدم وأخر بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه كلا بل تحبون العاجلة وتذرون الآخرة وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة ووجوه يومئذ باسرة تظن أن لن يفعل بها فاقرة كلا إذا بلغت التراقي وقيل من راق فظن أنه الفراق والتفت الساق بالساق إلى ربك يومئذ المساق فلا صدق ولا صلى ولكن كذب وتولى ثم ذهب إلى أهله يتمطى أولى لك فأولى ثم أولى لك فأولى أيحسب الإنسان أن يترك سدى ألم يكن نطفة من مني يمنى ثم كان علقة فخلق فسوى فجعل منه الزوجين الذكر والأنثى أليس ذلك بقادر على أن يحيي الموتى صدق الله العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم. جزاك الله خير حافظ Irfan Sahab. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of honor for me to host this program and welcome you all. This large gathering of fellow citizens in this Amikan hall is a testimony of the love and affection that we all have for our ambassador. I will dedicate this couplet to you all. चमन में चहचहात है देशवासी लौट आए हैं चमन में चहचहात है देशवासी लौट आए हैं चमन की डाली डाली मौज का पैगाम देती है. Although I am confused if a farewell function is to be celebrated. So, yet we have gathered here to celebrate. Today we have gathered here to celebrate the successful tenure of the Honorable Ambassador. We have assembled here to celebrate the transfer of our Ambassador to a higher level in home country. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also gathered here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also gathered here to pray to our Almighty that in future we get to see His Excellency back in Saudi Arabia in a different role. And above all, we have gathered here to thank the Almighty to have His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed as our ambassador while we are still here. Your Excellency, it was shocking and unbelievable when you sent the first signal of your departure on Republic Day speech. I remember very vividly when I hosted the program to welcome you on 3rd of May 2019. And it appeared like it was just the other day. Either we just didn't get enough of you, or we are just trying to be too greedy. You have many laurels and have done your job to perfection in establishing, cementing, and strengthening the relations between the two countries. However, as a community, our dil mange more. Moving ahead, फूलों की हर खिली खुशबू दे आपको, सूरज की हर किरण रोशनी दे आपको, हम तो कुछ देने के काबिल नहीं हैं, देने वाला हर खुशी दे आपको. On behalf of this steering committee, representing the Indian community, I now request the First Lady of the Steering Committee, Mrs. Zagam Khan, to present a bouquet to the First Lady of Indian community.
Members of Farewell Steering Committee, office bearers of various social, cultural organizations, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good evening, welcome to everybody. It's my privilege and pleasure to extend a cheerful and warm welcome to everyone present here. Your presence in such a large number has delighted us as hosts of this event. It is expression of love and affection for His Excellency the Ambassador and Madam Farha. It is extremely gratifying to look around and see so many vibrant faces of Indians gathered here to bid farewell to an outstanding, celebrated, admired people's ambassador. We are sad as we are bidding farewell to one who cared so much for us. However, it gives us solace as he is going on a better assignment. Several notches above that of ambassador, he is promoted as secretary for consular, passport, visa and overseas Indian affairs in MEA, which is a great achievement. Your Excellency, the presence of Indians from all walks of life and from all nooks and corners of India in such a huge number is a testimony to your popularity and fitting tribute for your exemplary service to the nation and the Indian diaspora. Your Excellency, the memory is still very fresh in my mind, and I very well remember when we had arranged a reception for you in Riyadh Palace Hotel, and the promises and words spoken by you on that occasion were put into practice and converted into reality. From our first day in Riyadh to date, you were in action, addressing the issues of the community as well as developing a new historical relationship between India and Saudi Arabia. The support, advice, motivation and guidance given by you to serve the Indian community in hour of distress during the pandemic boosted our morale and encouraged us to do better and better for the welfare of the community here and back home. तेरी हर अदा ने किए पैदा दिल में लाख जज्बे, तेरी हर अदा ने किए पैदा दिल में लाख जज्बे, जुबान गरीब तन्हा करे किसकी तर्जुमानी. During the pandemic, our embassy under your stewardship acted strongly, decisively and provided all sorts of support and services to the affected people. I would like to mention that evacuation flights under the Vande Bharat mission arranged by our embassy was mammoth task and a great effort providing relief to hundreds of thousands of stranded Indians. You were always personally available to address or resolve problems faced by Indians. There were people calling me from Jeddah for their problems. I will send a small message mentioning the problem on His Excellency WhatsApp, and next day our consulate Jeddah will act. There are so many examples of his personal intervention in resolving the issues faced by the Indians. Your Excellency, your initiatives have laid a groundwork for long-term gains in our partnership with Saudi Arabia, and you will be remembered through the projects and the results over the years. Your endeavor and initiatives highly contributed for the success of your mission. To achieve that, Your Excellency, you had the great support of Madam Farha Sayeed, for which we are extremely thankful to her. You reached out to India and almost every nook and corner of this country, leaving your footprints in remotest places of Saudi Arabia and making hundreds of thousands of Indians feel that there is somebody who cares for them. Your distinguished service has earned you respect and admiration from Saudi leadership and people alike. You leave behind a record of solid achievements and made many contributions to the forging of lasting bonds between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and India. Be certain that a legacy of your contribution here will very much enhance the future of our relations. Your mission was accomplished with great success. I am short of words to express our sincere thanks and gratitude to you and Madam for your kind support and exemplary services to the community. In the end, I on behalf of the Indian community wish you good luck, best of health and success in your new challenging assignment. जो चंद लम्हे जो गुजरे तेरी रिफाकत में, जो चंद लम्हे जो गुजरे तेरी रिफाकत में, न जाने कितने बरस अपने काम आएंगे. Thank you very much. जय हिंद.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zainul Khan. Now moving to the next sector for which we have all gathered here, I would like to dedicate these couplets. ये गुलफिशां बहार के महके हुए हैं फूल, ये गुलफिशां बहार के महके हुए हैं फूल, हर पंखुड़ी पे रहमत बारी का है नुज़ूल. जितने भी लोग आज इस महफिल में आए हैं, तोहफा सब अपने साथ मोहब्बत के लाए. So this is going to be the most important part of this evening, because flowers form an eternal part of our culture and they are used at almost all occasions. The different colors and fragrances exhibit the warmth, love and affection. As much as the people adore His Excellency, they also feel their duty to express gratitude to Madam Farha Sayeed. Your Excellency, may I have your kind permission to start this segment with felicitating Madam first, then followed by yourself. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to inform this audience that Aligarh Muslim University Old Boys Association have recently formed a women's wing. Many of you might be thinking why it's called an Old Boys, and there are no girls there because girls would not like to be called old. That's why we have a separate wing, Amoba Women's Wing, which was recently formed. And I would like to congratulate the President, Mr. Abrar Hussain, for taking this initiative. So to give a chance to this newly formed Women's Wing of Amoba Riyadh, from that I would like to invite Mrs. Afra Arifin, daughter of the illustrious Misbah Arifin, Mrs. Zoya Razvi, Mrs. Farida Danish, Mrs. Sambul Ahsan Shah, and Mrs. Samina Khan, on behalf of AMU Women's Alumni Association Riyadh, to present a bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. Please give a round of applause, please. Mrs. Meera Rahman, Interim Principal of IISR, will present bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. And her team also, if there are any others. Mr. and Mrs. Sultan Mazharuddin will present bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. Sorry, 1 minute to submit. Yogacharya Soumya of International Yoga Club and her team will present bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. Yogacharya Soumya. Mrs. Uzma Fardeen of Deccan Cultural Association will present bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. Mrs. Hajara Kaleem to present bouquet on behalf of Hindustani Bazme Urdu to Madam Farha Sayeed. Gentlemen, please give a round of applause. Mrs. Padmini and Mr. Jayachandran on behalf of WMC World Malayali Council, shawl to Madam. Mrs. Noor Farooq Badiuddin will present a scarf or tara to Madam. Mrs. Noor Farooq Badiuddin. She is with Dr. Muhammad Farooq Badiuddin, works together. May I now request Dr. Anwar Khurshid, very popular doctor and member of steering committee, to present a bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. I would now request President of Karnataka NRI Forum and its team, Mr. Santosh Shetty and his team, who will present a bouquet to Madam Farha Sayeed. Thank you all. Thank you, Madam, for your gratitude in accepting these small gestures from the community. Thank you very much. Now to go to the next step of felicitating the ambassador, I will request my dear friend, Mr. Abdul Ghaffar, an author of many books, to carry forward the task of calling names of representatives of various organizations who have come here to express their gratitude to the ambassador.
Thank you.
फिर नज़र में फूल महके दिल में फिर शमे जली, फिर नज़र में फूल महके दिल में फिर शमे जली, फिर तसव्वुर ने लिया उस बज़्म में जाने का नाम। I would like to continue the work what Taqi Bhai was doing. That flower is the most gracious and beautiful creation of God on the earth. It's difficult to think to complete any event without essence and presence of flowers. Although even every Indians who are present here have unlimited love and respect for His Excellency, but due to scarcity of time, it is difficult to call everyone. Therefore, I would like to request some of the prominent leaders of different organizations to come on the stage to present bouquet as I call their name. First of all, I would like to call Mr. Amanullah Ashrat, Chairman IISR Management Committee, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Next, Mr. Razik Wakil, President Riyadh Ulisa Social Cultural Association, will present plaque to His Excellency. Mr. Razik Wakil. Next, I would like to request Dr. Nadeem Tareen, renowned businessman of Riyadh and a well-known philanthropist, who will present bouquet to His Excellency. Next, Mr. Abrar Hussain, President AMU Old Boys Association, and his team will present bouquet to His Excellency. Next, Mr. Shabir and team on behalf of Telangana NRI Forum will present bouquet to shawl to His Excellency. I would like to request Mr. Niaz Ahmad, President Bihar Foundation, who will present bouquet and shawl to His Excellency. I would like to request Mr. Niaz Ahmad, President Bihar Foundation, and his team, Mr. Shafiqur Rahman, Wasi Ahmad, everyone, to join. Next, Mr. Abel Anthony, Abel, President TKK Telugu Community, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Abel Anthony. Next, Mr. Imthias, Imthias from Riyadh Tamil Sangam will present bouquet to His Excellency with Jamal Sheikh shawl. Next, Abdul Ahad Siddiqui, President Indian National Forum, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Next, Mr. Nazir Ahmad, President and members, Karawali Welfare Association, will present bouquet and shawl to His Excellency.
You can please give your palms some exercise. Please keep clapping.
Dr. Muhammad Asif Alam, on behalf of Association of Indian Researchers and Scientists, AIRS, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. K.N. Wasif, on behalf of Osmania University Alumni Association, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Professor Muhammad Nausar and Muhammad Ubaid from King Saud University will present bouquet to His Excellency. Next, Engineer Muhammad Shakil from NTT Group will present bouquet to His Excellency. And Engineer Mumtaz will also join. Next, Mr. Vasudev and Preeti Vasudev, on behalf of International Yoga Club, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Latif Sheshi of Please India will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Deepak and team on behalf of Samanvaya will present bouquet to His Excellency. Engineer Abdul Bari and Dr. Ashraf Ali, on behalf of Masa Specialized Construction Company, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Dr. Muhammad Idris, on behalf of Rajasthan Welfare Association, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Sheikh Dawood, President, and Mr. Ziauddin, Secretary of Riyadh Tamil Sangam, will present a bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Miraj Muhammad Khan, Principal, Delhi Public School, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Mohiddin Salim, Head of Financial Markets Trading, Arab National Bank, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Sajan Latif, Vice President, Noha Al-Wasta Group, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Dr. Inamullah Azmi, on behalf of Purvanchal Association, will present bouquet to His Excellency. His team is also with Dr. Inamullah Azmi. Mr. Gufran Ahmad from Gorakhpur will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Kaleem Ahmad and Salim Muhyiddin, on behalf of Mr. Kaleem Ahmad, on behalf of Hindustani Bazm Urdu, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Zaur Rahman of Deccan Cultural Association will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Salman Khalid and Mr. Shahzad Khan, on behalf of Indian Forum for Education, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Ramzuddin Abdul Wahab of IFF will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Muhammad Jabir of Indian Social Forum will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Abdul Ahmad Khan will present shawl to His Excellency and his cabinet also, and his friend. Mr. Anisur Rahman, President and his cabinet, Jamia Millia Alumni Association, Riyadh, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Syed Ali Shamuddin and Muhammad Raziuddin, on behalf of Tanzeem Hindustani, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Sajid Riyadh, founder IT Engineers and Experts, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Dr. Anwar Khurshid, Vice President, Saudi Indian Healthcare Forum, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Salim Mahi, Saudi Coordinator, Gulf Madam, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Nayaru Zama and Mr. Shafiqur Rahman will present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Irfan Ahmad, on behalf of Jamaatul Uflah Old Boys Association, will present bouquet to His Excellency. Thank you very much. I would like to invite Salim Bhai to continue from here.
Very good evening to all. I have immense pleasure to invite our community leaders and volunteers and other dignitaries to present bouquet and shawl to His Excellency. So with your permission. Latif Omasheri Tanima Kala Samskari Vedi to present bouquet to His Excellency. Anas Mala, Youth India, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Rahmat Tirithia, Pravasi Samskari Vedi, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Nazir Hanifa, Maitri Karnagapalli Association, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Shafiq, Lulu Hypermarket Commercial Manager, and Mr. Hatim, Lulu Regional Director, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Fahad, Jarir Medical Center Manager, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Shamnas, WMF Riyadh President, and Mr. Salam Birbauer, WMF Secretary, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Nawaz Opis and Mr. Shafiq Panel, Riyadh Takis, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Dr. Abdulaziz Subair Kunju Foundation and Research Chairman, to present bouquet to His Excellency.
C'est bouquet.
Mr. Hussain, Community Volunteer from Zawatmi, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Abu Bakr Siddiq and Mr. Imthias from Zawatmi, they are the community volunteers, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Dr. Jayachandran and Mr. Shijaz, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Salim Kalakara, OICC Vice President, Riyadh Central Committee, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Ashraf Vengat, KMCC Vice President, National Committee, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Binshad, Way of Life President, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Nishad, President Riva, and Mr. Nabil, Chairman, and Mr. Mohammad Razi, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Hassan Arshad, Kozhikode District Kodaima, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Rafi Koilandi, Chairman Koilandi Kutaima, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Majid, Global Pravasi Association President, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Binu Shankar, Kerala Samajam President, and Suresh Palakat, Indian Overseas Forum Coordinator, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Salim Parail, Community Volunteers, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Salam TVS, Vice President, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Shaju KC, President, Mas Riyadh, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Bukoya Tangal, Mr. Babuji Navodaya, Riyadh, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Shiab Kutugad, Community Volunteer, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Niyamatullah, Community Volunteer, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Saji Sona, OICC National Committee Secretary, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. CP Mustafa, KMCC Riyadh Central Committee President, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Sanu Payanur Kutaima President, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Jayan Kodungalur, Malayalam Mitram Online Chief Editor, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Siddiq Tuvur, Community Volunteer, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Sharif, Mr. Kabir Patambi, Honeybee Family Kutai Maria, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Salim Parail, Community Volunteer, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Siddiq Tuhur, Community Volunteer, to present bouquet to His Excellency. Mrs. Goban and Adira Goban, Director and Scriptwriter, Sadi Film, presenting to bouquet to His Excellency. Mr. Ayub Karupadana, Statue of Pravasi Malayali, Riyadh, to present bouquet to His Excellency. There's a list here. Thank you very much.
Sorry, sir. May I now request Mr. Nazir Ahmed, President, and his team, Karawali Welfare Association, Riyadh, to present their bouquet and shawl. Mr. Nazir Ahmed. Also, they will be presenting a portrait, releasing a portrait also. May I now request Mr. Majid Chinkoli, OICC Global, to present his bouquet. Mr. Majid Chingoli, Mr. Majid Chingoli, please. I will now request Mr. Asim Khalil Khan, CEO of Sindabad, to present his bouquet. Mr. Asim Khalil Khan. May I now request Dr. Ashraf, President, Mr. Khalid Kareem, Vice President, and his team of All India United Society to present their bouquet. Now I think the last felicitation, I request Dr. Muhammad Farooq Badiuddin to present his cloak to the ambassador. Dr. Farooq Badiuddin, Dr. Muhammad Farooq Badiuddin. His Excellency, on the Mr. Shihab Producer has said there is one last bouquet from Riyadh Help Desk. Riyadh Help Desk. Who is it? Okay, so that completes the cycle. Thank you all for your warmth and presenting His Excellency and Madam Farha with your flowers. Sir, I think, Your Excellency, I think so many shawls are just enough not only for Delhi winter, but it can also take care of Chicago winter, I think. The weather has already become few degrees hot here. Okay, friends, moving ahead, as much as the flowers present their story of thankfulness words also means a lot. We have a few selected members from the community who will express their experience in working with His Excellency. A wise man has said that if you cannot express your feelings in the first 2 minutes of a dialogue, then no amount of time will be sufficient. Hence, I would request all the speakers to keep their message crisp and short and express their appreciation within the allocated time of 3 minutes. Please help us in this regard. Our first speaker today is a person with limitless energy. He works tirelessly and does not confine himself to a single region or community. Many a times I am confused if he has few clones going around in Riyadh, as he seems to be present everywhere. Perhaps that is the reason he is conferred with Pravasi Bharatiya Samman. Please welcome Mr. Shihab Kotukul.
Good evening, respected His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed and Madam Farha Sayeed, dignitaries and our embassy officials, our honorable welfare officer and our defense attaché and our commercial attaché, different embassy officials are here. We are very happy, and our Indian community representing all states of our community, to extend our love and affection. We all gathered here and we express our point of love and affection and gratitude to our honorable ambassador in a way of presenting bouquet. And this is only the way, the 3 years his services, we can express in a way of love and affection. And we steering committee arranged this program especially to congratulate. Actually, this program, even though sir retiring from this from Riyadh, actually we organized this program to congratulate his promotion, because we are very happy that he's now joining as a secretary to Ministry of Overseas Affairs and a counselor in welfare, passport, visa and every section. Actually, we are very happy. An ambassador from our side, he knows every pulse of Indian community around in Middle East. So he's in charge of the Middle East, and in India, he got a big post, more than ambassador position. So we are congratulating sir, your new assignment, and we are also very happy that we can contact him. Sir, this people ambassador, we know that his tenure in Indian embassy, even though COVID time, even 2 years there was COVID, but Indian images in this country become more popular than before because of our honorable Ausaf sir, more services. Actually, he make a good relation in all our bilateral relationship, in even the strategic level also. In the very high, remarkable achievements were done because of the dedicated officers in front of us, the consular, defense, commercial, passport division and welfare division and entire department in embassy extended good coordination to our honorable ambassador to perform very well. And we see that, that during COVID time, we were in so pandemic situation, we were struggling too much to send our distressed Indians to India. During that time, sir arranged the Vande Bharat flight services. At that time, even the big person, the big person means, the wealthy person also asking for one ticket to reach India. We embassy concentrate on the most important patient basis and most important cases basis, sending more distressed person to India at that time. And also, during this time, during his tenure time, firstly, he attended one program, we still remember JNP camp. Sir attended the JNP camp, the first iftar meet, and sir attended the first public program attended the JNP camp. In the JNP camp, more than 3,000 Indians were struggling. And Indian community totally, with the support of our complete mission of an embassy, we were able to send that all distressed person to India without any small issue. So this is a hearty appreciation from our side. And also, during this time, that more than 35,000 Indian without Ikama, without they were in trouble, means even Huru category. More than 35,000 Indians were able to reach India, and some of them can come back to India, back to Saudi Arabia. This is the strategic good relation he makes with the Saudi authorities. So this is the proud moment we have to appreciate and congratulate the people ambassador of our Saudi Arabia. Sir, wherever sir go, our love and affection will be always with you. We will love because the Indian government selected him as Secretary of Ministry of Overseas Affairs because the Indian government understood that what is the potential the great ambassador have. That's why the Indian government last before, I think 1 month before, cabinet approved his position. So we are very happy. Even though we are giving a send-off, we can meet our honorable ambassador in Delhi, and also maybe sir will come into in a high-level meet also here. And the Middle East generally very happy, sir, for your new assignment and for the entire community here in Saudi Arabia. We are once again, even though the flower is the smell, the beauty of the flower and the fragrance will go to your heart, and the madam also. Please keep the fragrance of Saudi Arabia and keep the fragrance of Riyadh. So thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shahab. Mr. Shahab was an exception for more time because he is a Pravasi awardee. Others will have to maintain their time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is an engineer by profession, but a doctor by title. Educationist, philanthropist, and a very successful entrepreneur, providing jobs to many fellow citizens. May I please request Dr. Nadeem Karim to express his feelings on this occasion. Dr. Nadeem Karim, please.
Very good evening to everybody. इज़्ज़त महाब सफ़ीर हिंद जनाब औसाफ सईद साहब, मैडम फरहा सईद साहबा और मेरे फेलो फ्रेंड्स, एम्बेसी स्टाफ और यहाँ पर बैठी हुई ख़वातीन, आज हम सबको मालूम है कि हम एक ऐसे शख्स को अलविदा कहने के लिए यहाँ जमा हुए हैं कि जिसको हम लोग तकरीबन रियाद में जो लोग ज़्यादा रह रहे हैं काफ़ी दिनों से वो जानते हैं, 20 साल से भी ज़्यादा अरसे से, और उनका जो काम है वो विजिबल है पूरी इंडियन कम्युनिटी को। इस तमाम अरसे में आपने जो पोजीशंस पूरे किंगडम में यहाँ रियाद में रहे, उसके अलावा जद्दा में रहे और फिर दोबारा रियाद में एम्बेसडर के तौर पर हैं। हम लोग जो इवन छोटे टाउन्स में थे, जब तबूक में या ओला में या दूसरी और छोटी जगहों पर, वहाँ पर भी आपका कम्युनिटी से इंटरेक्शन बहुत अच्छा रहा और हमेशा आपने लोगों का ऐसा दिल जीता कि आज ये फेयरवेल जो हम देख रहे हैं, ये मैं समझता हूँ उस बात का सबूत है कि आप हमारे सब के दिलों में हमेशा कायम रहेंगे। इज़्ज़त महाब सफ़ीर साहब ने यहाँ पर जो खिदमात अंजाम दी हैं इंडियन कम्युनिटी को ऊपर जो अपनी छाप छोड़ी है, वो मैं समझता हूँ बहुत दिनों तक हमारी यादों में रहेगी। अब एक तरफ तो हम उनके जाने का अफसोस कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इस बात पर खुश हैं कि आप इससे ज़्यादा अच्छी पोजीशन पर अब दिल्ली में रहेंगे और जितनी कम्युनिटी है मिडिल ईस्ट में उस सब को और ज़्यादा बेहतर तौर पर सर्व कर सकेंगे, खिदमत कर सकेंगे। हम सब मुबारकबाद देते हैं सर आपको कि आप हमेशा इसी तरह ओवरसीज़ इंडियंस जो हैं मिडिल ईस्ट में ख़ास तौर पर उनके लिए पेश रहें। उनके इश्यूज़ आपको सबसे ज़्यादा मालूम है। तिजारत में जो आपने कोऑपरेशन और अपनी मेहनत की है, जो इंडो सऊदी बिज़नेस को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश की है, मैं समझता हूँ इंडिया में आपके रहने से ये बिज़नेस और ये रिलेशंस और ज़्यादा आगे बढ़ेंगे और ज़्यादा डेवलप होंगे और दोनों कंट्रीज़ का उसमें फ़ायदा भी होगा और फ्रेंडशिप भी उसकी आगे बढ़ेगी। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
बहुत शुक्रिया नदीम भाई। Friends, may I now request the most mobile community leader, connecting Indians with their loved ones back home through his mobile services. This resourceful person is representing the resource-rich state of India and President of Bihar Foundation. Please welcome Mr. Niaz Ahmed.
Thank you, Taqi Bhai. His Excellency, Madam Farha Sayeed, Embassy officials, dignitaries on the dais of the dais. मैं अपने बात को किस तरह से शुरू करूं मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, क्योंकि अभी भी मुझे वो बात वो मंजर मेरे आंखों के सामने है जबकि हिज एक्सेलेंसी ने हमारी दावत को कबूल किया था और बिहार फाउंडेशन की तरफ से रिसेप्शन को जो है वो उन्होंने जो है अटेंड करना जो है कबूल किया था। और वो वक्त और आज का वक्त, ये वक्त कैसे गुजर गया हमें पता ही नहीं चला। वो कहते हैं ना कि अच्छे वक्त बहुत जल्दी बीत जाता है, तो वाक़तन ये बहुत ही अच्छा वक्त था जो कि बहुत ही मुश्किल हालात में बहुत ही आसानी के साथ बीत गया। और उसके पीछे न सिर्फ बहुत सारी मेहनतें उसमें शामिल थी, बल्कि हिज एक्सेलेंसी का जो डायरेक्शन था, जो विजन था, जो उन्होंने जिस तरह से क़यादत की है इस इंटायर इंडियन कम्युनिटी की ओवर हियर, वो एक अजीम शान जो है वो कारनामा है। हिज एक्सेलेंसी ने बहुत ही डिफरेंट लेवल पे काम किया। मैं अभी जब हमारे पास एक मैसेज आया कि साहब कि सर जो है वो कि जाने का वक्त आ गया है और सर जो है वो प्रमोट हो गए हैं एज द सेक्रेटरी टू द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स, तो हमें उस मैसेज के साथ एक मैसेज आया कि साहब वी द इंडियन कम्युनिटी ओवर हियर bestow him the title of the People's Ambassador, kind of like. So that the first thing that was written that the People Ambassador is leaving. This title is only because it's not only because of the kind of like that the love that we are having for him, but also the great work that he has done for the community at the various level. Kind of like be it kind of like uniting the different professional associations within the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Be it organizing, kind of like the different, kind of taking care of the various people in distress. So you name it, and His Excellency was always there as a support. As Sagam Bhai was mentioning, kind of like he was just always one call away. I do remember, kind of like sometime back, kind of we had one issue, kind of like where, kind of like there was some issue and which is not getting progress. And His Excellency told Sagam Bhai that you had my number, you could have approached me. And kind of like it could have been done, just like that, and it was done like that, kind of like. So in spite of his busyness, kind of like he was so busy, he was extremely busy into various, kind of like diplomatic as well as the, kind of like embassy work. He was always ready to extend his full support to the Indian society, which itself, kind of like, and on behalf of Bihar Foundation, I'm extremely thankful to you, sir, and wish you all the very best for all your successful tenure, and to Madam Farha Sayeed. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Niaz. Friends, moving down south, I would like to invite now the patron of the Umbrella Associations of Tamil Nadu, Riyadh the Tamil Sangam, Thiru Ahmad Imthias, to communicate his wishes to the ambassador. Mr. Ahmad Imthias, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed, the Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Madam Farha Sayeed, the embassy officials, the community members, ladies and gentlemen, may peace and blessing of Almighty be upon all of us. Vanakkam and very good evening to all. Your Excellency, I had the privilege to be part of farewell speeches for the past 4 Indian ambassadors. Alhamdulillah, all your predecessors have served their best during the tenure. Yours was one of the longest stay in the kingdom as a counselor and ambassador. Your Excellency, from the community side, we have always responded positively and stood with the embassy during any adversity or festivity. During your tenures, you have supported the community a lot and stole the hearts of all Indians. Inshallah, the community is eagerly waiting for one such successor to serve the community. You being a devout and practicing Muslim, you will be certainly saddened to move from this holy land. May God Almighty bestow you the strength to fulfill your rituals and earn the reward for the hereafter. The people who remain in the Holy Land will always pray for you and your family to have good health and better future. On behalf of Tamil community, I say Ma Salama to His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed, Madam Farha Sayeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Imthias. Representing God's own country, President of Samanvaya is a person of very few words who works silently. He is none other than the Deepak which spreads light amongst us. May I please request Mr. Satish Deepak to come and express his views.
स्वागत नमस्कार। परम श्रद्धेय माननीय राजदूत डॉक्टर औसाफ सईद महोदय, माननीय मैडम और आज के कार्यक्रम के संयोजक श्री मोहम्मद साइगम खान, भारतीय राजदूत आवास के सभी मान्यवर कर्मचारियों और इस सभागार में उपस्थित सभी विद्वान जन एवं मेरे भाइयों और बहनों, इस विदाई समारोह में शामिल होना उतना आसानी काम नहीं है, लेकिन कभी कभी हमको ऐसा कार्यक्रमों में भी शामिल होना है। ऐसे विदाई समारोह में जिनकी विदाई हो रही है, उनके लिए जो बोला जाता है, एक प्रकार से जो आने वाले हैं उनके लिए संदेह भी होता है। 3 साल की लंबी सक्रिय जीवन, इतना लंबा अनुभव समाज के लिए सच्ची और पूरी ईमानदारी के साथ आपने इन कोविड महामारी की मजबूरियों ने कैसा मार्गदर्शन हमको दिया, वो कभी भूल नहीं सकता। As far as India is concerned, we are the youngest nation of the world and at the same time the oldest civilization. We are one of the only surviving civilization in this ancient world. प्राचीन और अर्वाचीन दोनों हमसे मिलते हैं। How we survived? Darwin talks about survival of the fittest. Since we are the only surviving civilization across the globe, logically, we are the fittest. And obviously, the future belongs to the fittest. What made us fittest? हमारी क्या ताकत थी? हमारी संस्कृति, हमारी सभ्यता और कल्चर। जब आपने सीशेल्स के हाई कमिश्नर के नाते काम कर रहा था, भारतीय संस्कृति को जागने के लिए जो कदम आपने उठाया है, वो उल्लेखनीय बात है। It has become history. जब आपको सऊदी अरेबिया के एम्बेसडर के मंच पर बिठाया, भारत के सॉफ्ट पावर योगा को कितनी ऊंचाई तक आपने पहुंचाया, वो भी चरित्र है। With your Excellency's untiring efforts, first time in the history of India, an MOU has been signed with Saudi Arabia, the first Arab country for the propagation of yoga with Ayush Ministry, Government of India and Saudi Sports Ministry. Your Excellency was conferred with the prestigious Yoga Mitra Award for this by SVSA Yoga University, India. I am very happy that the International Yoga Club also was instrumental in this mission, and it was a great opportunity to work with Your Excellency in the field of yoga. हम आज़ादी के अमृत महोत्सव मनाते हैं। आयुष मिनिस्ट्री थ्रू MDNIOI hosting yoga training programs in 75 countries. Saudi Arabia is the first country completed the certifications today. Today at Indian Embassy, we had the certification ceremony along with the 750 million Surya Namaskar challenge organized by Ayush Ministry and Indian Embassy. आपके आशीर्वाद और मार्गदर्शन हमको जरूरी है और आने वाले समय में भी आपकी कृपा, अनुग्रह और प्यार मिलने की कोशिश हम करता हूँ। आपके चरणों में विनम्र हृदयपूर्वक वंदन और अभिनंदन करता हूँ और हार्दिक मुबारक भी पेश करता हूँ। धन्यवाद। वंदे मातरम।
Ati Uttam, Mr. Deepak. Thank you very much. I can promise you if I am hosting again the next ambassador, I will say something in Malayalam also. This is a guarantee from me. Our next speaker is representing the alma mater of our ambassador. He is a great communicator, an able toastmaster, and above all, he is the president of Osmania University Alumni Association, Riyadh. I would like to invite now Mr. Muhammad Mubin to express his feelings. Mr. Muhammad Mubin.
His Excellency, Dr. Ausaf Sayeed, Madam Farha Sayeed, Chairman of Steering Committee, Embassy officials, community leaders, friends, Assalamu alaikum, Namaskar, good evening. Dr. Ausaf Sayeed अपना काम, अपनी जिम्मेदारी को बड़ी दियानतदारी से निभाने के लिए जाने जाते हैं। वो जिस मुल्क में रहें, दोनों मुमालिकों के ताल्लुकात के इस्तेकाम, तिजारत वगैरह पर उनकी खुसूसी तवज्जो रही। सऊदी अरब में रहने वाले हिंदुस्तानियों के करीब रहना उनका ख़ास वस्फ है, लेकिन सऊदी अरेबिया में उनकी मियाद बतौर सफ़ीर दिगर कामों से ज़्यादा कार खैर में गुजरी है, क्योंकि कोरोना की वजह से सारे हिंदुस्तानियों को किसी न किसी मदद की ज़रूरत थी, जो एक सरकारी जिम्मेदारी के साथ साथ एक कार खैर भी था। इस जिम्मेदारी को डॉक्टर औसाफ सईद ने बखूबी निभाया। Friends, there is a saying that do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Dr. Ausaf Sayeed, wherever he goes, leaves a mark of his own. During his tenure here in Saudi Arabia, he has faced a big challenge, that is pandemic COVID-19. Most of the activities around the world came to stand still, but not in our embassy and not with our ambassador. During this period, there were many high-profile visits to Kingdom, including the visit of our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, and many more cabinet ministers, etc., which resulted in the cementing the bilateral relations between India and Saudi Arabia. And as you know, that he likes to communicate with the community and be in the community. During the pandemic, he did not shut his doors because he used the technology. He conducted meetings via Zoom, he interacted with the community, and we all witnessed. I also attended a couple of meetings. He shared his vision, he shared his solutions for the pandemic, and he took our feedback. That's why he's called People's Ambassador. Friends, on behalf of Osmania University Alumni Association, we are proud that our alumni has achieved such a big position today. And today he is going from Saudi Arabia, but he will be serving the Ministry of External Affairs at a higher level, and he will be visiting us frequently, and hope he will give us a chance and he will visit us. I will end with a simple Urdu quote, Urdu शेर that आंख से तो दूर सही दिल से कहाँ जाएगा, जाने वाला तू हमें याद बहुत आएगा. शुक्रिया.
Thank you, Mr. Mubin. We have a new chip in the block. The next speaker is a young person with an experienced head. He has been actively associated with social and charitable works since long time, but has been recently elected to lead the Aligarh Muslim University Old Boys Association, AMOBA, in Riyadh. I would now request my friend, Mr. Abrar Hussain, to address this gathering. Mr. Abrar Hussain.
होंगे जुदा ऐसी कोई खबर आई है, दिल भी बेचैन है, सांसें थम गई, दे रहे हैं हम आपको फेयरवेल की पार्टी लेके, होने लगी है बेचैनी और आंखें भर आई हैं. His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed Sahab, Madam Farha Sayeed Sahab, other embassy officials, Convener of Steering Committee, Janab Zagan Khan Sahab, representative of various associations, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good evening, namaskar. I have the honor as the President of AMOBA Riyadh to greet all of you, and especially His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed, as he brings to a conclusion of his duties as an ambassador of India to Saudi Arabia. Sir, as you prepare to return to your homeland, we bid farewell to you as you remember the brief time you shared with us in Riyadh. Your generosity and support to the Indian community will always be remembered. I remember you helping and supporting the Indian community, working hard during the COVID pandemic time. You have been a great inspiration to all of us. Definitely, we are going to miss you. Together with the farewell, wishing you all the best for your future obligations and for the success of your future endeavors. And we wish you all the best, sir. Wishing you a bright future in your personal and professional life. Thank you for your services and good luck to you and your family. I cannot end this without a nice share, and that is exactly suiting your personality. इत्तेफाक अपनी जगह, खुशकिस्मती अपनी जगह, इत्तेफाक अपनी जगह, खुशकिस्मती अपनी जगह, खुद बनाता है जहां में आदमी अपनी जगह.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जनाब अब्बार साहब. The next speaker is the ever smiling and who has consumed the elixir of youth. This organization is the only one which has progressed from a regional level, Andhra Pradesh United Society, to All India United Society. But he himself has become an international ambassador with his footprint in various embassies. May I please request President of All India United Society, Dr. Ashraf Ali, to express his views within the allocated time.
Thank you, Tahir Bhai. His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed Sahab, Madam Farha, और तमाम दोस्तों को मेरी तरफ से अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू. क्योंकि काफ़ी लोग काफ़ी बात कह चुके हैं, तो मैं अपने एक शेर से शुरू करूँगा कि मुझे कहाँ तक पढ़ोगे ये पूछता हूँ मैं. सर आपकी नज़र है. मुझे कहाँ तक पढ़ोगे ये पूछता हूँ मैं, एक तवील कहानी का सिलसिला हूँ मैं. तो माशाल्लाह कि आपकी शख्सियत ऐसी है सर कि हर इंडियन आपसे
मतलब जो पेंडेमिक में आप जो काम किए हैं, और मैं ये समझता हूँ क्योंकि मैं खुद भी 28 साल से सऊदी अरेबिया में हूँ, और जिस तरह का काम आपके ज़रिए से अल्लाह ताला ने लिया है पेंडेमिक में, तो ये बहुत बड़ा काम हुआ है कि वंदे भारत के ज़रिए से कई लोग इंडिया गए हैं। और इंडियन एम्बेसी का मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि जो एम्बेसी 24/7 काम की है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि मैं सोशल वर्कर हूँ, कई लोगों को जानते हैं। मेरे सामने हमारे अनिल साहब बैठे हुए हैं। जब हमें कुछ काम के सिलसिले में किसी का एक्सीडेंट हो गया था और उनको कंपनसेशन मिलना था, क्योंकि हमारे बहुत दिनों से ये क्योंकि सोशल वर्कर है तो हम कुछ शिकायत देकर ही जाते हैं, लेकिन जिस तरह से काम आप आने के बाद में अनिल साहब के ज़रिए से उनका जो जिस तरह से फास्ट काम हुआ है, और जब हम जाकर उनको बोले तो आप आने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, बस आप एक व्हाट्सअप कर दीजिए, हम लोग करते हैं। और बिलीव मी ही वाज हियर, ये 8 दिन के अंदर जो जिसके पैसे मिलना था इंडिया में वो पहुंच गए वहाँ तक, और मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ आप लोग का। और ये सब कुछ सर आपके ज़रिए से आपकी सदारत में हुआ है, तो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ इंडियन हुकूमत का, हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी साहब का, जो जिस तरह से काम यहाँ पे हमारे एक्सपैट्रिएट का हुआ है, तो हम बहुत शुक्रगुजार हैं। क्योंकि आज हम यह देख रहे हैं कि जो लोग फेस मास्क लगाए हुए नहीं है, सब बैठे हुए हैं, और हमको पता है कि जो 2 साल पहले हम अपने घर में जरा सा भी हमको खांसी आ जाती थी तो हम परेशान हो जाते थे, और ऐसा घर नहीं रहा कि जिसके घर में मौका नहीं हुए, घर से एक आदमी मरा नहीं या कुछ नहीं हो, लेकिन हर आदमी इंडिया जाना चाह रहा था। जैसे आपने कहा कि पैसे वाला हो या गरीब हो, कि हर आदमी वहाँ जाना चाह रहा था, और घर से बाहर निकलना मुश्किल था, लेकिन हर आदमी इंडियन एम्बेसी की तरफ देख रहा था और इंडियन एम्बेसी को कॉल कर रहा था कि बिलीव मी, क्योंकि मैं सोशल वर्कर हूँ, जिस तरह से एम्बेसी काम किए हैं यहाँ पे हम लोग अप्रिशिएट करना चाहिए कि 24/7 काम किए हैं। तो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इंडियन एम्बेसी, एक्सेलेंसी, पूरे स्टाफ का, क्योंकि ये वो दौर में एक भाई दूसरे भाई को मिलने के लिए, बात करने के लिए, हाथ मिलाने के लिए, खाने के लिए डर रहा था, लेकिन एम्बेसी के स्टाफ और आप लोग 24 घंटे साथ रह करके वो तमाम लोगों को वहाँ पे भेजे हैं, अपने अपने घरों को गए, अपने फैमिली की जो अच्छे बुरे में साथ दिए हैं। उसमें से मैं एक हूँ कि मेरे घर में कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गया था, बहन का इंतकाल हुआ तो जाना ज़रूरी था, तो लेकिन मैं जब गया तो माशाल्लाह की जिस तरह से सपोर्ट हुई है, और कम्युनिटी मैं खुद ने ऐसे 1000 लोगों को सपोर्ट किए हुए। तो मैं ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगा, मैं बस यही कहूँगा कि बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर। और देखिए, जो आदमी अच्छा काम करता है अल्लाह ताला उसको बहुत बुलंदी नवाजता है। तो आज आपको अल्लाह ताला एक बहुत बड़े मुकाम पे दिया है कि कई एम्बेसडर्स आपके वो आके रिपोर्टिंग करते हैं पूरे, ना सिर्फ सऊदी अरेबिया कि आप पूरे मिडिल ईस्ट के, गल्फ के अब इंचार्ज बन के जा रहे हैं। हमारे तरफ से आपको बहुत दिली मुबारकबाद देते हैं और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। जज़ाकल्लाह खैर। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। जय हिंद।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया डॉक्टर अशरफ साहब। I would now like to invite another young community leader who has been rendering immense services, especially to the lesser privileged class. He is a good orator, a great command over Urdu language, Chief Coordinator of Purvanchal Welfare Association, President of Jamiatul Falah Old Boys, and a dear friend of mine, Dr. Inamullah Azmi Sahab, to convey his message to the ambassador. Dr. Inamullah Azmi Sahab.
नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम। जिनसे मिलकर ज़िंदगी से प्यार हो जाएं वो लोग आपने शायद न देखे हों, मगर ऐसे भी हैं। इज्जत माब सफ़ीर हिंद जनाब डॉक्टर औसाफ सईद साहब, मोहतरमा अहलिया सफ़ीर हिंद, मुख्तलिफ़ तंजीमों के सरबराहान और शहर रियाद के मुअज़्ज़ज़ सामीन, अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। आज के इस अलविदाई तकरीब में खुशी और गम के इस लम्हे पर जो मुझे लबकुशाई का मौका मिल रहा है, मैं अपने महदूद वक्त में इस बात की कोशिश करूंगा कि चंद चीज़ें हमारे तंजीमों के सरबराहान के सामने और हमारे इस मुअज़्ज़ज़ सामीन के सामने इस तरीके से गुजारिश करूं कि हकीकत बयानी बहुत ज़्यादा किस्त पर न हो। हमें बहुत अच्छी तरीके से याद है जब जनाब डॉक्टर औसाफ सईद साहब सफ़ीर की हैसियत से ममलका सऊदी अरबिया में उनका तयन हुआ, हम लोग उनकी खिदमत में एक अर्ज लेकर हाजिर हुए कि हमारा ताल्लुक़ पूर्वांचल वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन से है। हमारा तबका वो है जिसका ताल्लुक़ सी ग्रेड जॉब से है, ब्लू कलर जॉब से है। हम आपसे गुजारिश करेंगे कि आप हमारे तकरीब में शिरकत करें। आपने पहली ही मीटिंग में हमें इस बात की इजाज़त दी कि आप अपना प्रोग्राम तय करें, हम हाजिर होते हैं। रमज़ान का महीना था, अफ्तार की दावत थी, आप तशरीफ़ ले आए। आपने तकरीबन 500 लोगों को एड्रेस किया और जो वादा आपने किया था और जो बात आपने रखी थी उस पर आप इस तरीके से सादिक हुए कि हमारा खुद तजुर्बा है कि हमने कोरोना जैसी वबा को देखा। और मैं ये कह सकता हूं कि आप और आपकी पूरी टीम ने जिस मुस्तैदी के साथ ये काम किया उसका मैं शाहिद हूं। मैं अपने 2 तजुर्बात आपके सामने जिक्र करना चाहता हूं कि जब कर्फ्यू लगा हुआ था, कोई किसी के पास जाने के लिए शायद नहीं था। मैंने इंडियन एम्बेसी को एक ईमेल लिखा और मैंने कहा कि मुझे इस बात की परमिशन दे दें, सिर्फ आप लेटर लिख के दे दें। इंडियन एम्बेसी ने मुझे लेटर दिया कि आप कर्फ्यू के दौरान ये काम कर सकते हैं और रिक्वेस्ट किया सऊदी अथॉरिटी से कि आप इनको हेल्प करें। मेरे इस हाल में कुछ लोग मौजूद हैं जिनको मैं बताते खुद अपनी गाड़ी में लेके गया। पुलिस ने हमें रोका, लेकिन जैसे उसने इंडियन एम्बेसी का लेटर देखा उसने जाने दिया और इस तरीके से अपनी कम्युनिटी की खिदमत की। दूसरे उसके नतीजे में, कोरोना के नतीजे में तकरीबन 50 से ज़्यादा अमवात हमारे पूर्वांचल के लोगों को। उनकी तदफीन के सिलसिले में आपने जो एम्बेसी की टीम तैयार की, उसने जिस तरीके से मदद की, मैं उनको अल्फाज में बयान नहीं कर सकता कि हमने सिर्फ ईमेल लिखा, 1 दिन के अंदर NOC उन्होंने इशू की। और अगर छुट्टी का दिन था, चाहे वो जुमा का हो या शनिचर का हो, एम्बेसी खोल के NOC उन्होंने इशू की और तकरीबन 50 से ज़्यादा अमवात हुई जिनको तदफीन हमने इस शहर रियाद के अंदर की। फ्लाइटों का जिक्र आया, परवाज़ों का जिक्र आया, उसमें बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ से गए और आए भी, लेकिन जो सिस्टम आपने बनाया, जो तरीक़ेकार आपने बनाया, वो बहुत मुअस्सर था और जो कामयाब था। ये जो फूल आप देख रहे हैं और हमने और आपने देखा, ये ऐसे ही नहीं मिलते। इसके पीछे बहुत मेहनत, बहुत लगन, बहुत कोशिश होती है जिसके नतीजे में ये मिलते हैं। चुनांचा चांदनी हैरान दिल परेशान, चांदनी हैरान दिल परेशान, कह काशा इस कोशिश में है, काश इतना रंग जो आज की इस महफिल में है। मेरे अजीज साथियों, किसी भी कामयाब शख्स के पीछे, शख्सियत के पीछे उसकी अहलिया का बहुत बड़ा हाथ होता है और कम्युनिटी के इसके लिए खवातीन का बहुत बड़ा हाथ होता है। खवातीन का ताउन अगर न रहे तो एक मर्द अपने घर से न निकल सके, लेकिन जिस मुस्तैदी के साथ 24 आवर आपने सर्विसेज दी है कम्युनिटी के लिए, हम मशकूर हैं सफीर हिंद की अहलिया का कि आपने जो उनका ताउन किया। और आखिरी बात, आपकी तरक्की और आपकी कामयाबी ये बता रही है कि आपने जो कोशिशें कम्युनिटी के लिए की, हुकूमत हिंद ने उसको अपनी नज़रों से देखा और आपका जो प्रमोशन हुआ, आपकी जो कामयाबी हुई, वो हम सब के लिए बड़ी इज्जत की बात है। आखिर में मैं इस शेर के साथ अपनी बात ख़त्म करता हूँ और पूर्वांचल एसोसिएशन की तरफ से आपको बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद देता हूँ कि तुम्हें ज़रूर कोई चाहतों से देखेगा, तुम्हें ज़रूर कोई चाहतों से देखेगा, मगर ये आँख हमारी कहाँ से लाएगा। तुम्हारे साथ ये मौसम फरिश्तों जैसा है, तुम्हारे बाद ये मौसम बहुत सताएगा। जज़ाकल्लाह।
बेशक इमाम साहब बहुत सही अक्कासी की आपने। Coming from the first IT capital of India, the land of gardens, and representing the welfare of Kannadigas in Riyadh, the colors of his jacket represent his vibrant personality. May I please request President of Karavalli Welfare Association, Mr. Santosh Shetty, to express his remarks.
Good evening, His Excellency, Ambassador and Madam. It is a very warm welcome we did, but it is a very heavy heart. You are telling goodbye to you, sir. So, all the speakers have spoken a lot of things. With my bottom of my heart, behalf of Kannadigas living in Saudi Arabia, I say goodbye to you and wish you all the in future endeavors. So good luck for you, sir. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Santoshana. Representing the erudite community of Indians in Riyadh, who have kept the flag of India flying high through their academic excellence in all fields. The next speaker is currently an associate professor in King Saud University, working there since 2009. And he is also the coordinator of DNA Research Chair. To his credit are 110 research articles and 4 books in international journals. This deserves a round of applause, dear friends. To his credit, he also has Bioscientist Award in 2018, NISA Scientist of the Year Award in 2016, and EMSI Young Scientist Award in 2008. He is listed in world top 2% scientists from Stanford University, USA. He is in General Secretary of Association of Indian Researchers and Scientists, and I am proud that he is also from the same university which I belong, from Aligarh Muslim University. May I please welcome a very popular academician and researcher, Dr. Saqib Qaisar, to share his thoughts. Mr. Saqib Qaisar, please. He will also present his bouquet to the ambassador.
After this, I will come to you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening to all of you. I'm really feeling honored, but on the other side, I'm feeling a little gloomy that I have to say goodbye to our beloved Ambassador Sahab. Indeed, Taqi Bhai has briefed everyone to be crisp in time, and we are very tricky in such things because it is our daily job. Indeed, the audience are different. So I will not take so much of time, but I will definitely speak a little bit about our beloved ambassador. Is that we as an academician in King Saud University has achieved a lot, and like me, there are many more professors and academicians, doctors who are working day and night to bring laurels to our Indian community, plus achievement to the Saudi University as well. And in this gathering, one of my friend, who is Professor Muhammad Naushad, he has been granted a Saudi citizenship based on his academic credentials. So it really gives me immense pleasure that we belong to Indian community, and then we have something to give us back to our motherland in terms of different aspects and achievements. I don't forget to mention here that we witnessed that you, Excellency, has not only visited the King Saud University, but to different universities of Saudi Arabia, especially with the vision to strengthen the education sector and making the tie between the government of Saudi Arabia and the Indian government. And soon we will be seeing that some of the premier institute of India will have their nodal branches like IIT and some other universities. They will set a campus here, hopefully, inshallah, with your kind efforts. And of course, it's really hard to say goodbye to you, but I will definitely bestow a couplet on your personality that अपना ज़माना आप बनाते हैं अहले दिल, अपना ज़माना आप बनाते हैं अहले दिल, हम वो नहीं कि जिनको ज़माना बना गया. With these words, I say goodbye to our beloved Ambassador Saab and wish you good luck for all your future endeavors. And we are only a call away from you. We are ready in all aspects to serve our motherland, to serve our community. With this, I say thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Qaisar. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your patience, but it is only on such occasions that we get to know our community leaders. We get to know the tasks that they do, because half of the people in this hall do not know what Qaisar has been doing. And we can get to understand each other much better. This is also an ideal occasion to express our gratitude to some of our community members who work silently, and most of the time, I find that we do not thank them enough for their efforts. Today, the steering committee has decided to felicitate two such members of the community. The first one in the list is a journalist par excellence, an ardent lover of Urdu language, a satirist, and an epitome of sobriety. To his credit goes the advancement of Indian tourism through his lens and then presenting it through various means. Amidst your thunderous applause, may I please request His Excellency, Dr. Ausaf Sayeed Sahab, to present a memento to Mr. K.N. Wasif for his silent services to the community. Mr. K.N. Wasif. The second person in the list is again a man of prominence for various reasons. I would rate his enthusiasm as a sports lover and also to inculcate and promote sports amongst our community school children. He is a person who is always behind the camera and making many of us popular through his clicks on various social media. His services to the community and steering committee functions is par excellence. I would again humbly request His Excellency to present a service appreciation plaque to Mr. Ashfaq Ali Khan of IISR. It was a small gap because people were getting a little bored with the speeches. I have one more last speaker on my list. He is the Vice President of Indo-Saudi Health Forum, Mr. Anwar Khurshid, to express his few words within the allocated time. Thank you.
His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed, Madam Farha Sayeed, embassy officials, dignitaries, and friends. Indian community has gathered here to bid farewell to very energetic and visionary diplomat who served India in this country for more than 10 years during various postings. I myself very fortunate enough to have worked under the guidance of His Excellency during all these 10 years while I was at Taif earlier and now at Riyadh. I thoroughly enjoyed and learned a lot from each interaction I had with you, Your Excellency. I extend the warmest congratulations and best wishes for the new posting. During this your stay in Saudi Arabia, we are all witness to the great accomplishments mission has made under your guidance. It is too hard to narrate. The list is so long to narrate. Sir, I can just say thank you very much for all you have done to Indian community in Saudi Arabia and to Saudi Arabia versus India. I extend best wishes for your next endeavors. Looking forward to see you very soon. Maybe next month. Yeah, we don't know because there are many things in pipeline in between Saudi Arabia and India which need the people like you. So looking forward to see you soon, sir. The best regards to you and Madam Farha. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sir. Living in Saudi for the last 20 years, I had a common thing that I usually say, Kullu ajnabiyon zayakat al-khuruj. And I am surprised this also, the ambassador's chance come, the diplomat's chance come quite early in 3 years. That's a little bit difficult for us to examine, but everybody has said so much, I would not say, but you are not a people's ambassador just like this. I think every person in this hall relates to you personally for something. I think I'm very close to the ambassador. Soumya thinks she is very close. Everybody in this hall thinks that they are very close to the ambassador. So that's what it makes a people's ambassador. As we move forward and come to the close of this program, we are also eagerly waiting to hear from His Excellency on his own impressions of working as India's ambassador in Saudi Arabia for the last 3 years and his message for the community on their future expectations. I would like to invite him on the podium with these lines, मिटा दे अपनी हस्ती को अगर कुछ मर्तबा चाहिए कि दाना खाक में मिलकर ही गुलजार बनता है मुक़द्दर जिनके ऊंचे और आला बख्त होते हैं जिंदगी में इम्तिहान उन्हीं के सख्त होते हैं प्लीज वेलकम डॉक्टर औसाफ सईद साहब ऑन द पोडियम
Thank you very much, Mr. Bean, for your very warm welcome. Mohammad Zaid Khan Sahab, Chairman of the Steering Committee, all the members, distinguished members of the Steering Committee, all the representatives of the various organizations who are here, organizations, community organizations from Riyadh, my colleagues from the embassy, my better half who has been with me since the last 31 years out of my 33 years of service. First of all, I am very, very humbled and touched by the love and affection showered upon us by all of you. It goes without saying that the head of the institution ends up taking credit of a lot of good work which the soldiers also do. So I really also dedicate much of what my praise to them. This is really a teamwork and a partnership. I have never looked myself as someone behind the desk and the community in front of the desk. We were all together, working together. That has been the way I have been doing my work. This is actually, for me, 1/3 of my career has been in Saudi Arabia. So out of 33 years of diplomatic career, so 10 years in Saudi Arabia is a long time. And this is the 4th farewell. You would say I have come here for the 3rd time, but it's the 4th farewell. Now this is an interesting aspect, some of you are aware and some of you are not perhaps. One, of course, I'll touch upon that, but firstly, I'll also like to say that in these 10 years of association with Saudi Arabia in 3 different time spans, almost 25 years, the time frame, we have made so many good friends. Many of them are permanent friends. We see so many of them. Begum Khan has been there since our first posting. Nadeem Tareen is there. Mr. Uwais is there. Zia is there. I think there are so many people who are there. Some have followed me from Jeddah to here, like Sultan Mazharuddin, and of course some from Taif, like Dr. Anwar Khushi, and of course the recent is Danish, and Dr. Karimuddin Sahab, and then so many. So when I say 4th farewell, first one was when I was actually moving from Jeddah to Riyadh after serving there for exactly 1 year and I think a quarter or so. I joined there in January 1995 after doing 2 years as passport office officer, and then I was instrumental in conducting the Hajj 1995 as Council Hajj, and then also 1996 Hajj, when I was asked by the then ambassador, Janab Hamid Ansari Sahab, to come and work in Riyadh as the second secretary commercial. So that was the time when the community in Jeddah, gave a farewell. And I remember a very veteran journalist and a veteran community member, Janab Tariq Ghazi, many of you may be remembering. So when in his farewell remarks in Urdu, he said something like that, but I'll translate, he said, आपके जाने का तो हमें बहुत गम है, लेकिन आपको मुस्तकबिल के सिमत में हम आपका इस्तकबाल करते हैं. आप सफ़ीर बन के आए और आगे जाके वज़ारत ख़ारजा के सेक्रेटरी बन के आए. So I think these words have been very prophetic. Not just, also I think it is the affection which is there of the people, and our own commitment to friendship and to look at people as our own source of strength rather than anything else. So wherever we have been, it has been a journey where when we look back, we always find friends who are there. Even you will be surprised in the very first posting in Cairo, we still have people who are communicating with us as friends. Then so is the thing with all the other places I mentioned about. So in this, if you recall this, to recall this 10 years of association to the kingdom is something not very easy. First and foremost, you see the tremendous the developments which we see. We have actually been a personal witness to all the kind of good things which have happened in the kingdom, and of course when we look back after we go and look in future, we'll find many more such things to come in. But I know again, as I used to meet people, and then professionals in particular and others. A lot of ideas used to germinate just by simple talking and discussion. So when I was the second secretary commercial, as I said. So a group of friends, we were sitting, in my house in DQ. Rajiv Jain was one such friend, and another person was Vipin, and a few others, Mr. Ajay. And so what we thought is that why not have somebody, an organization which should actually do a kind of a spade work, do a catalytic work to promote India-Saudi trade. So that was then we formed the Saudi, business network. Then we extended it further in the eastern province to form the Professionals of India-Saudi Arabia, OISA. Again, my idea was always to learn from others' experience, not just what we do. So even then we had, I was instrumental in connecting all the commercial officers at my level, second secretaries and first secretaries of the Asian countries, and then was the first such grouping was formed, which was the Asian Commercial Officers Club. It went on for 2-3 years, and then I don't know what had happened after that. So with this background, we moved on, went to Doha. Then there again we had the very fascinating journey in Doha, where I was instrumental in re-establishing, or I would rather say, not letting the iconic institution called the Indian Cultural Center die down. And when we, those of you who are familiar with Doha would now see that how well the Indian Culture Center is doing there. And then the Indian Business Professional Network. We came back to cutting short, but otherwise it will be very long. And we came back to Saudi, and then Saudi again, many memorable things which we can think of always. And one was the Saudi India Friendship Society, which was formed then with the association of the Saudi Ministry of Information and Culture, as it was called then, and the Saudi India, kind of a civil society dialogue. Many people, have been part of it. Many things have been done. You are aware, Dr. Karimuddin, how we celebrated the 3-week iconic India Festival in Jeddah, and the World Urdu Conference, then the Mushairas, and so on and so forth. So I think culturally and people to people, there are many things to look back And here also again, despite the challenges posed by pandemic, we tried to do what we could to remain connected with the people, to let the India-Saudi relationship thrive and blossom into a strategic partnership. As soon as I arrived here, one of the important things I had to deal with was the Prime Minister's visit in October 2019, which was one of the very prestigious visits in this part, and I was very happy that we could achieve the strategic partnership status. I was also way back in 2006, very much part of the discussions involving the first visit of, first visit as the chief guest of the India's Republic Day by the then His Majesty King Abdullah, and many such things. So I would definitely look at my stint in Saudi Arabia in 3 different spans as a very, very close to my heart. And if and when I write something about my career or about my thing, Saudi Arabia will be a very, very important. Again, in our service, or as anyone would vouch for it, is that it's a thing of continuity. I'm sure that whatever groundwork we have done during my tenure, this will continue. As I say, the old order changes giving place to the new, but things will keep coming. I will not be away from you. I will be actually close to you because Pravasis, I have remained with Pravasis and Pravasis have remained with me. So I think the government also thought it appropriate that I should deal with Pravasis and overseas Indian affairs, overseas Indians, in a broader, platform. So I would definitely remain connected to you, and I would also expect you to remain connected. Together we can resolve whatever challenges the diaspora may be facing in the Gulf countries and others. Of course, in that particular mandate, I'll be responsible for overseas Indian affairs for all over. It's a global responsibility. But I know the challenges which our communities have, especially the workforce has in some countries. So we would be looking forward to, and I will be also relying on the community welfare officials to continue to do good work and strengthen our hands in the ministry, so that between the missions and the ministry, we will be able to resolve any problems very quickly, so that when you look at the thing, you'll say that, okay, we have a voice, your voice in Delhi, as your voice was on the political side, as was mentioned, that since the portfolio also, the Secretary CPB and OIA portfolio also is responsible for the political relations with countries in the Gulf, as well as countries in the Arab world. I would be definitely, so to say, in a home turf, with having worked in several, Arab countries and then having traveled there. So in all, I'm looking forward to this new engagement. And we are scheduled to depart on 14th of March, and then I'm expected to take charge on the 15th, very next day. And that's the short story. And but again, as I say, it reminds me of one song from Muhammad Rafi's song, but I'm not going to sing it, so don't be afraid. So एहसान मेरे दिल पे तुम्हारा है दोस्तों, एहसान मेरे दिल पे तुम्हारा है दोस्तों, ये दिल तुम्हारे प्यार का हमारा है।
Taking a cue from what Tariq Ghazi has told you, going further I would say, and I will pray to the Almighty that following the steps of your predecessor, Mr. Hamid Ansari, we'd also like to see you as the Vice President of India someday. सर, आपकी नज़र खूबियाँ इतनी तो नहीं हम में कि तुम्हें कभी याद आएंगे। खूबियाँ इतनी तो नहीं हम में कि तुम्हें कभी याद आएंगे, पर इतना तो एतबार है हमें खुद पर कि आप हमें कभी भूल नहीं पाएंगे। May I now request the following community members to come on the stage, please. Mr. Wasi Haidar Rizvi, Mr. Sultan Mazharuddin, Mr. Revel Anthony, Mr. Jamal Seth, Mr. Haris Wawad, Mr. Asif Alam, Mr. Anisul Rahman, Mr. Deepak, and Mr. Mohiuddin Salim. May I request all of you to join on the stage, please. On behalf of Indian community, these members will present a memento to His Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed. Now to handle the most important part of this evening, we have chosen the most senior-most person of the community. May I now request the senior-most person, Mr. Abdul Ahad Siddiqui Sahab, President of Indian National Forum, to present a vote of thanks on behalf of the community. Mr. Abdul Ahad Siddiqui Sahab.
मैं जो अशार लिख के ले आया था, बहुत सारे लोगों ने उसको ऑलरेडी तो कहना तो बेकार है। Your Excellency Dr. Ausaf Sayeed Sahab, Ambassador of India, Madam Farha, the embassy officials, dignitaries, office bearer of different social, cultural and educational organization of Riyadh, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum, a very good evening to all of you. अजीज़ों, आओ अब एक अलविदाई जश्न कर लें कि इसके बाद लंबा सफ़र अफसोस का है। This occasion is a very difficult occasion and what do not come easily as you say goodbye to someone like His Excellency Ausaf Sayeed Sahab and Madam Farha Sayeed, with whom you share wonderful moment and had a very long and fruitful association. Memory is still very fresh, and I very well remember that we had organized a welcome party of His Excellency, and time has passed so fast that we have gathered here to bid farewell to him. मैं इस मौके पर इसका फ़ायदा उठा के ये भी कहना चाहता हूँ कि डॉक्टर साहब ने जब यहाँ तशरीफ लाए थे तो हमारी एसोसिएशन पूर्वांचल वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन को पहले मौका दिया था रिसेप्शन का। The occasion is sad as well as happy. Sad because we will be missing a learned personality, and happy that you are going on a challenging assignment as Secretary to the Government of India, which is an achievement and recognition to your services to the nation. I take this opportunity to congratulate you on your many historic achievements during your tenure. The formation of various forums to organize cultural events is a welcome step taken by you. Your Excellency, we would like to thank you for several functions organized by the embassy for the community to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and your encouragement for social and cultural events. Sir, your efforts which took Saudi-Indian relationship to new height is a remarkable and major achievement of your tenure, and we all are extremely thankful to you. The way you served the community during the corona epidemic will be remembered for ages. In the end, on behalf of Steering Committee and Indian community, wish you good luck, best of health and success in your new assignment. My hearty thanks to embassy officials for their valuable presence and gracing the occasion. I would like to thank each and every member of Steering Committee for their efforts and cooperation in organizing this farewell. I would like to thank all the association and organization of Riyadh for their wholehearted participation. Last but not least, I would like to express my gratitude to wonderful and a very vibrant Indian community for their participation and joining us to bid farewell. हजारों मंजिलें होंगी, हजारों कारवां होंगे, निगाहें तुमको ढूंढेंगी, न जाने तुम कहाँ होगे। इस मौके पर मैं डॉक्टर नौशाद साहब यहाँ तशरीफ रखते थे, शायद कहीं चले गए, उनको सऊदी नेशनलिटी मिली है, वो हमारे अल्मा मैटर अलीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी से हैं, और आपको जानकर ये हैरत होगी कि उन्होंने 400 से ऊपर पेपर्स उनके हैं और 22,000 से ज़्यादा उनके साइटेशंस हैं। हमें बड़ा फख्र है कि उनको नेशनलिटी मिली, मैं उनको मुबारकबाद भी देना चाहता हूँ। वो हमारे सामने बैठे थे, पता नहीं कहीं चले गए। दूसरे तारिक गाजी साहब का जिक्र डॉक्टर साहब ने किया। तारिक गाजी साहब जब जद्दा में उनका के प्रेसिडेंट हुआ करते तो कुछ ज़माने में मैं भी रियाद का प्रेसिडेंट था 2001-2002। तो हम लोगों ने साथ मिलकर काम किया था और इलेक्शन भी वहाँ और यहाँ एक ही चार्टर पे हुआ था। तो मुझे बड़ा फख्र है और बहुत अच्छे इंसान थे, आजकल मेरे ख्याल में कनाडा में। तो मैं इस शुक्रिया के साथ आपको विदा देता हूँ। थैंक यू, जय हिंद।
Thank you, Advai. May I now request all of you to stand up for the national anthem.
इधर आ जाए, इधर लगी माइक लगी, इधर आ जाए, उधर भी है, इधर भी है।
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा, उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय
Now to get a touch of our hospitality, may I request the females audience of this to proceed towards the dining hall, I request only the lady audience, please, first. Please give the way to lady audience. This is the way you have to go to the second hall. Please, this side, please.
Fatima, Fatima, Fatima.
May I now request the ambassador, the embassy officials to proceed for the dinner, please. The ambassador, the dignitaries of embassy and steering committee members, please proceed.